Thanks for tuning in. I had headed back home into New York, and I was going to bring a load with my own trailer, but I couldn't get it registered again. DMV was closed. And so I ended up getting a 12-foot enclosed trailer from U-Haul and loaded that up, and boy am I tired. Not as young as I used to be. Fortunately, one of the neighbors came by, a guy that lives in the apartment next door, actually, and offered me a hand, so that helped tremendously. And I've been driving for a while. I had to get an oil change this morning because I forgot to do it before I got in the trailer. So I had to disconnect the trailer for a little while, get the oil change, pull back in the parking lot, and hook it back up again. And everything was fully loaded. And I said, well, I've got to do it before a trip like this. So I'm in West Virginia right now, and I'm expecting to be at Nina's place to see her 8 or 9 o'clock this evening. And boy, I sure do miss that woman. And you know, we've been talking on the phone a lot, of course, when we were apart and stuff. So things are going well, thankfully. And our Father in heaven is good. He's been doing tremendous things, and just bringing everything together. Because I couldn't get my trailer registered. Well, it had been off the road for 7 years. I just put it in storage so I could put my outdoor stuff on it. Lawnmower, propane tanks, you know, chainsaw, weed whacks, all that stuff. And so when I couldn't get it out, I was just going to give it to the storage facility. And my boss had wanted to come out to shake hands and say goodbye because I'm moving south. And he told me he could take the trailer and sell it for me. So I pretty much told him what I need to get for it, so that was cool. And that took that off my back, so I didn't have to worry about it, you know. And the only thing was I had a padlock on the tongue, so nobody could, you know, take the trailer. That was a cheap padlock. It rusted through and through. I oiled it well, everything, banged it with a hammer, and it couldn't, you know, tried to key in there several times, couldn't get it open. So I told my boss, well, when you go out there to pick it up, we drove over there because I cleared everything with the facility so I could give him the passcode and he could get in there and get it. And so I forgot about that lock in there, so I texted him and mentioned about that lock, that he was going to need bolt cutters. And I was pretty sure he had some anyway. So he was going to come back in a couple days, I guess, and get it. But I think he got it the same day. And he moved his mother-in-law's riding mower with it. Had to take it in for repair, so that trailer worked out well for him. And he can get it registered, or whoever he sells it to, you know, can get it registered. It just takes a little bit of time. Well, it looks like we got an issue on the road up here. I can't really hold the camera in my hand. I got to be hands-free. Well, we got, it looks like a, I don't know what we got here. Truck, utility truck off the road there is a big wrecker picking it up. I don't know what happened there, if it was an accident or slammed into the guardrail or what happened. There's other emergency vehicles down here picking up a car. So it may have been some kind of chain reaction between those two vehicles. It doesn't look good. I hope nobody's hurt or dead, you know. Stuff like that, you know, out here, it just, stuff can happen so quick. I've seen stuff in the past. And the best thing to do on the throughway, you know, is to keep your distance. And because I realize that, especially if I see a clump of cars, they're all close together tailgating, I stay back. I says, if they meet by accident, I'm not joining their party. And but there are some big mountains out here up in West Virginia, and with the trailer I have on here, some of these hills I got slowed down to like 35 miles an hour. I'm holding everybody back here. This car finally got going. But I'm enjoying the day. Got a real nice day. Got kind of hot. It got up 88 degrees out here. Back in New York this morning was cool. I had to put on a heavy shirt, and but it wasn't real bad when I rolled out. It had gotten up to 82, and so heading down here, it's naturally going to be warmer further south here. Well, that's a good day for a drive. My arms are sore, legs are sore. I packed that trailer in my pickup pretty quick, and I'm not exactly a spring chicken anymore. I was really glad when my neighbor came and helped me, though. That was a big blessing. He wouldn't let me pay him either. I said, "Are you sure I can't grease your palm a little bit there?" He said, "Nah, that's what neighbors are for." So that was pretty cool. Nice to have neighbors like that, because I do the same for others also. And it's been a good situation there. You know, a lot of great people there and stuff. And you know, I had written a letter to the apartment manager there, and thanked her for 8 years of residency there, because it was a while back. I went through the recession, and you know, I lost my house and my credit went bad. Some other things happened, but I restored that. And when I bought this truck 2 years ago, they told me my credit score was 800, so I thought, that's good. You know, I've been working hard to pay off, I mean, literally thousands of dollars. And but I came out of it, thankfully. I thank my Father in heaven for being so good and merciful to me that, you know, I was able to pay off that debt, all that debt, you know. I have a little bit of debt now, but you know, it's nothing I can't handle. So, you know, it's not out of control. I have my finances under control, which is good. And the trip down here, you know, my boss taking that trailer is a big relief. Even these few days, I was back in New York. I was back in New York 2 days, and then it's going to be 2 days traveling. It takes about 10 hours to get down here. It may take a little longer with the trailer on. But everything has been blessed. Everything's just working fine, coming together. So, you know, that tells me that so much is going right. The Father's blessing that, because I know I've been in situations before, gone where I shouldn't have, and the Father didn't bless that. Went through some big storms and airplanes trying to get there, blah blah blah. And but you know, this woman, you know, she is definitely equally yoked with me and me with her, and that's what Scripture tells us. Make sure you are equally yoked, because the Father is not going to bless those relationships, you know. And we have to seek someone that we are equally yoked with. And this is an amazing relationship. And, you know, things are going just very great. And so I just wanted to, you know, put a little word out there, let y'all know what's going on with me and stuff. And I'm looking at what, I don't know what I've got right now. About 4 hours and 41 minutes it's showing up, to double check that. Sometimes it, well, if I go through a tunnel, it'll sometimes lose GPS. And I'm not worried about, I'm not even looking at the GPS. I pretty much know the routes down there anyway. And I put the GPS on because it gives me a clue how far I have to go and stuff like that. So, thanks for watching. Stay blessed. May the Father bless you and keep you in all your ways. Thanks for watching. please give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll be back to share more with you. Shalom.